Hi all! Welcome to my channel. My name is Greta and I make BSL lyric videos, sign-by-sign tutorials and chronic illness related content. Today's video is a sign-by-sign tutorial for She Used to Be Mine by Sara Bareilles. I hope you'll enjoy it. The first verse starts with, "It's not simple to say." I know we don't always sign the not, but as it's a nice slow song, I thought why not learn this extra little sign. So it's not simple to say, most days I don't recognize me. These shoes and this apron, this place and its patrons. For this I just put the boss. They took more than I gave them. So when you do the sign give, you slightly go to the side where you previously pointed where that place and its patrons are. And then we go, it's not easy to know. Yes, we're using the same sign for easy and simple. I'm not anything like I used to be. For that we're signing, I'm not like I was in the past. And you'll see how it comes out rather nicely with the rhythm of the song when you're doing it to the music. Although it's true, I was never attention sweet center. For that we sign, I never wanted attention. I remember that girl. Okay, so that's the first verse. Let's give it a practice. It's not simple to say, most days I don't recognize me. These shoes and this apron, this place and its patrons, they've taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know. I'm not like anything I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. Great job! So let's move on to the first chorus. We will be pointing quite a lot to the girl that I still remember. So you make sure you point at the same place every time you mention her. She's not perfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is strict with herself. So instead of she's hard on herself, she is broken, but won't ask for or request help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely, mostly, so most of the time, mostly. She is all of this mixed up and baked perfectly, so in a beautiful pie, perfectly. She is gone, but she mine past. So she used to be mine, she was mine in the past. Alright, so let's practice this chorus. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. she is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. Amazing job, well done. Alright, so let's move on to the second verse now. It starts with, it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through the back door, but that we will be signing sometimes life surprises you and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true, and now I've got you. You're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back. The last 3 lines of this second verse are for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for the girl that I knew. Instead of signing word by word, what I do sign is and turn back time and change the future for her, the girl that I knew, for her. Alright, so there's the second verse. Let's give it a try. It's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through the back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true, and now I've got you. You're not what I asked for, and if I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for the girl that I knew. Alright, well done. So now we're going to do the second chorus, and for every who, we will be pointing to her. So it starts with who be reckless just enough. For that I say, she is brave a little, who can hurt but can learn how to stay strong instead of how to toughen up. When she is bruised and abused by, so this is a B-Y, just by a man who can't love, but we're just saying the man, by a man, and then she'll get stuck, so we'll just say stay, and be scared by the life that's inside her growing stronger. So you start with like a small strong, and then it's growing stronger each day until it reminds her, but we will be signing until she remembers to fight just a little to bring back the fire in her eyes. For that we will be signing and then. As a result, I start with the fire sign but as a small, and get back the fire in her eyes. That, as in the fire being gone, but it used to be mine. And then the used to be mine is repeated again. Used to be mine. Alright, well done. Let's practice this second chorus all in one. Who be reckless just enough, who can hurt but can learn how to toughen up when she's bruised and abused by a man who can't love, and then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day till it finally reminds her to fight just a little to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone, but it used to be mine. Used to be mine. Well done, we're at the very end of the song now. The only thing we have to do before the full song practice is just do the last bit of the first chorus again. And it starts with "She is messy." Alright, so let's do that now. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. Amazing, well done! Are you ready for the full song practice before trying to the actual song? If so, let's go! It's not simple to say. Most days I don't recognize me. These shoes and this apron, this place and its patrons. They've taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know. I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely. Most of the time, she's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. It's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through the back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you. You're not what I asked for. And if I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for the girl that I knew who'd be reckless just enough, who can hurt but can learn how to toughen up when she's bruised and abused by a man who can't love, and then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day until it finally reminds her to fight just a little to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone, but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and baked in beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. Amazing, well done! If you think that you're ready, click at the card above to sign along with me to the actual song. If not, feel free to just rewind and go back to the parts that you need to practice. If you have any song suggestions or topic ideas, leave your thoughts in the comments below, or you can also find me on Twitter and on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future content, and please share it with your family and friends. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.